Well, good morning. You may hear some clanging and banging in the background. There's somebody working outside the house. I haven't much control over that. The last couple of days, we've been talking. I've been talking. I say we, the majestic plural. I've been talking a lot about. Well, first about Tom Hanks' three things. Show up on time or early, my preference. Be prepared, know your text, and bring your best ideas, your best self with you when you show up. And yesterday's post on what I like to think of as the illusion of control, to at least some degree. Now, some of you may have heard me say this before, and it's something that I kid around with the doctors a lot about. When they talk to me about whatever comes next in my treatment and recovery, when I say that I'm just a passenger on this train. Before I do that, it's Friday morning, January the 10th. It is January the 10th. I always check. Journal number 263, T+283. Now, I kid around about being a passenger on this train, but there's something that sort of goes along with that and with a couple of posts that I've made over the last couple of days. And that has to do with being an informed passenger on this train. And that's important. By saying that you're just a passenger on this train, it kind of implies or intimates that you're giving up complete control. Well, realistically, you have to give up complete control because you're dealing with experts in your subject matter. No matter how much I learn about primary myelofibrosis or my current treatment or the stem cell bone marrow transplant that I've just had, where it's going or how it's going, there's a certain element of chance in all of it. And realistically, even if there wasn't, it would take a lifetime of study to achieve the level of understanding and expertise that my doctors have. It's just, I'm not sure that I have that luxury of time. I don't know that I have another 12 or 16 years to devote to that level of study and then apply it the way they have. But realistically, we're all individuals. We're all fingerprints. We're all snowflakes. We're all unique in many different ways. Consequently, we don't always react the same way. So even if you have the illusion of control, there's a point at which you have to realize that your body's going to do whatever your body's going to do based upon whatever is going on inside it at that given moment, regardless of what you want, need, or expect it to do. And I think that's important. And one of the reasons I think it's important is this, one of the elements that goes into any kind of a discussion of control, and that has to do with the choices that we make. And the fact that, to the best of our ability, they should be informed choices. You pick the best facility. In my case, it was City of Hope. You pick the best doctors. In my case, it was Dr. David Snyder and his team, Dr. Ali and Dr. Polkat, and Janet and Martin and Anna Medrano, and all the nurses at the City of Hope. And you literally put your life in their hands. You say, I'm going to show up. I'm going to be the most compliant patient you've ever had. I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do. You want me to hang from the ceiling like a monkey in the jungle? I'm there. You want me to crawl on my belly like a reptile? I'm there. I'll do whatever you tell me to do because my assumption, as dangerous as it may be, is that you know exactly what you're doing and you know what your anticipated outcome is supposed to be, and you have the knowledge to improvise, adapt, and overcome regardless of what happens. And I've had them prove that numerous times already. So when it comes to something like my treatment and relating this blog back to where it originally started, which was to my disease and to the subsequent stem cell bone marrow transplant that has subsequently, at least for now, eliminated the disease or all traces of the disease, and left me dealing with recovery from the transplant. You have to give over a certain level of that illusion of control to the experts, and then just do what they tell you to do. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't understand, at least to some degree, what it is they're doing and why they're doing it, which means asking questions, doing research, and being involved in your own treatment. So you, like me, you can be a passenger on that train, but you have a responsibility to yourself and to your family and to everybody that cares about you and everybody involved in your treatment in being an informed passenger on that train. So you're not just there for the ride, you're just there for to contribute, I guess is what I'm saying. So on that happy note, on this Friday, which is a beautiful day in Southern California, stay well, take care. Hope to talk to you tomorrow.